Hey everybody. Okay, so since I am here at the grocery store, I figured now would be the perfect time to talk to you about organic versus inorganic and should you buy it and what's all about. Nowadays, most products are crammed with chemicals and all sorts of additives to keep costs down. And it's a lot of stuff that your body just does not know what to do with. So we want to simplify things and streamline things for your body to assimilate and be able to use. And so the only way to do that is to really focus on getting natural or organic products. You also have to remember with natural and organic products is that although it says natural on the box or on your package, it's not going to be sourced the same. Organic's obviously going to be the top of the line. That's where they make sure that they're feeding a quality food to the animal, or they're not putting pesticides on things, or they're not, spraying anything on your plants. Because once your plant starts to soak all that in, or the animal eats, or has the antibiotics in it, their bodies also hang on to those things, and as we eat those, we basically are eating the pesticides and or vaccines that they've been given and things like that, and it just causes added stress on the body, which is not good. So then it really comes down to price, okay? Because a lot of people look at the cost of organic, they know that it's good for them and probably the best option, but then it comes down to cost. And organic is obviously going to be a lot more expensive because they put a lot more investment into those animals and into those plants. So what you really have to look at is, I had to go back to the drawing table because I was on a tight budget and just kind of look at where I could fit my organic and natural items into, and which ones would be the easiest to incorporate into my family's lifestyle, because my budget just couldn't handle it at the time. My family was not ready for some of the changes yet, and so I couldn't go full bore into all organic yet. So what I would suggest to you is not to focus on the cheap, but focus on the quality. So focus on those items that your family can let go of for now, and then replace those with some more natural or organic items. And then as you continue to progress in that area and being able to cut some of those things, those older things out that your family, is eating junk food or whatever, because I know mine was in the beginning and they still do, okay? So, we're not perfect. And I can't break all their habits at once, and I have a hard time with my own habits. So, we have to work on things in stages. And this is what this group is about, is working on things in stages. So, pick a couple things in the beginning to take out, because those prepackaged items are going to cost you more in the long run, especially in doctor bills and things like that. Once you start clearing those things out, you'll kind of see a shift. You'll stop going to the doctor's office as much and needing antibiotics and things like that. So you'll recoup your money in other places. But for the time being, as you start small and start incorporating, like say you decide you're just going to go for organic chicken in the beginning. Start there. And then you kind of go into organic meat every so often because it's expensive. I'm not buying a lot of meat all the time. I buy a lot more chicken and turkey because it's a better cost price for me when I do buy organic. So when you're going for like red meats and things like that, that stuff's a little bit more costly. So then you kind of have to look at your budget and then see where you can fit it in. But in the meantime, as far as the box goods go, see which ones that you can let go of, because sometimes we hang on to things that we think we need and we really don't need them. And then you can take the cost that you're spending on those things, like say chips. I thought I needed chips for a long time. I loved sour cream and onion and cheese chips and things like that, and I didn't really need them. So when I got rid of them for about a week or so, I started to realize I wasn't craving them anymore. So I was able to take the cost that I was spending on my chips, because they usually have like a 2-for-1 bag, or value price, and I was able to take that and reallocate it towards some of my organic produce and some of my organic meat. So think of it like that, and then it shouldn't stress you out nearly as much. But when you go to the grocery store, if you need a break from the kids, have your husband or your significant other or somebody else who can watch your kids go in, take a chance to go through and read the ingredients on the side or back of the container that you're going to get, and then see which one is going to be the better option. Because once you go through the store and you kind of identify which products that you've been buying that aren't probably the best and are filled with lots of extra additives, then you can, decide, okay, well, maybe that's not the best choice for me. And then sometimes the price point is going to be better on the stuff that's just got very few ingredients. So, those are just some of the things to think about. I hope this helps a lot and clears up a few things. All right, bye.